an 11-year-old studying in Sekolah Kebangsaan Dato Trau Muratuang in Kota Samarahan. I have a few hobbies and reading is one of them. Out of all the books I read, here are the 5 books that I love the most. First, Green and Growing. Second, The Middle of Nowhere. Third, A Mammoth Mistake. Fourth, Dinosaur Day Raid. And lastly, Lizards and Snakes. Amongst all these books, Green and Growing is my favorite. I will explain why this book became my favorite. The title Green and Growing was published by Thompson Learning Australia in 2003. The author of this book is Heather Hands. She's an Australian author who had written over 200 books on many different subjects. Do you know why I wrote this book? Let me bring you to explore this book and you'll see why. The title Green and Growing obviously lets you know that this book is all about plants. I've learned fascinating things about plants. For example, some plants can live up to 1,000 years old. Isn't that amazing? That's longer than us humans. Some plants come in various shapes and sizes. Some are tall, some are small, some are gigantic, some are so tiny you have to use a magnifying glass. These plants help us a lot. Yes, they provide us with food and keep our air and water clean. We also get wood from them to build homes, make fascinating things from plant produce such as cotton, barks. Even we can make medicine from them too. This shows how important plants are in our lives. Without them, we might not be able to survive. There are several interesting pictures and charts that help me understand more about plants and their processes. I've learned about chlorophyll and photosynthesis. There is a clear chart on how the photosynthesis process works, and this really helped me more on understanding it. Other than sunlight, plants also need water, which they use their roots to absorb it, and soil, which they absorb a lot of important minerals to grow. The book also has several different experiments that can be done at home to see how the elements of the sun, water, and soil affect the growth of the plants. It was fun because I can do all these in my own home. From this book, I learned a lot about plants, and that gave some impact and insight that could affect my life and people around me. First, plants play a very important role in human lives. Without them, we won't have food to eat, materials to create things for our living, and even medicine to fight sickness. Therefore, we need to make sure that we protect the plants to ensure a healthy life cycle. Second, each plant has their own special characters. It's in how they are built, what they need in order to live, and what they produce provide for us. Thus, we humans need to respect and appreciate the plants around us so we can live cohesively together. Thirdly, plants need 3 important elements, which are the sunlight, water, and soil. Without these, they will not be able to survive. Therefore, we need to make sure that these elements are sufficient and keep our environment clean so that our plants will receive all the good nutrition to grow. I also learned some values from this book. First, appreciation. We should appreciate the existence of plants as they provide a lot of things for us. Without them, we won't have food nor other important things. Second, respect. Respect here refers to how we treat plants, care for them in order to maintain existence in our life cycle. This is to ensure their survival. Lastly, responsibility. We must have the sense of responsibility of any action or activities done involving plants. Planting more trees should help them keep on existing, continue to grow, and provide for us. In my opinion, this book is very interesting and informative. The book gave a different perspective to plants' roles and usage. I can understand now, and this had opened my eyes to see how important their roles are in human lives. I also learned some values and vocabularies that could help me in my studies, especially in science. I even tried to do some simple experiments to see how the elements help in the plant's growth. That's all about my favorite books review, and thank you for watching. I bid adieu for now.